shells. I was fresh out of jail. Now I'm made it out of chum. At least I know I'm up, boy, thump. Like my neighbor's drum, put it up a pump, pump. Boy, I bump in that Billy Strong. He ain't know, he ain't thump. He just grabbed the pump and made it go dumb. Got a pump cause he got no. Homie say trippin' cause I got no funds. Homie got a pump cause he got no. Homie say trippin' cause I got no funds. Homie got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun.
I'm an airboy, baby, I'm too fly to count. Counting the cash, yeah, it's too high to count. I'm pretending with a fake, yeah, they too fake to doubt. Acting like they are what they not for their clout. They just sucking my blood, they can love what you count. Flowing like water, three with the smiles on the ops gonna pout. They all in the sewers.
From the crossroads of America, we're at the center of Indianapolis, Indiana, as we get a look here at Lucas Oil Stadium. To kick off, here's Ryan Stonehouse. And here we go from Indy. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. His first throw is an interception. And he's going to go. It's a big 6. Riley Patterson on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Titans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. After the pick, Richardson back to the air. It's a completion to Michael Pittman Jr. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down. Straight ahead with Taylor. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Taylor makes the catch. They deliver a shot before he can get to the line.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Richardson on third. That's caught for the first. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. Juke the defender. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. Rolling from the pistol, Richardson. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
He's on. He loses the football. It's picked up by the Titans. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You know, Kate, that's a stop they're going to use as teaching tape for an entire season. Heck, the offseason. Back pressed against their own end zone, making an impact play. No one expected to force a fumble. His effort directly kept points off the scoreboard. And it's that type of effort the coaches want to see from everyone on the field.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Brought down by Trey Hendrickson. It's only a gain of 1. Back-to-back misfires on the ground, and they're facing 3rd and long.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Fields now, 3rd and long. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. The Titans sending out Ryan Stonehouse now on 4th down to in turn send a punt away. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. So that one looked like it didn't make it to midfield, and yep, that's correct. They're marking it out beyond the 45, but short of the midfield logo. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. He lofts it deep left. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. And incompletion is still pretty good, too.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First and 10 now from the 30. They give to Taylor, right side. And they'll get this down to the 23-yard line before they stop it. Call it 70 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. Stuck cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Forced out to his right. This one finds Taylor. Is in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts get it down to a single point. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
He's throwing for it. And he gets in. The two-point try puts him in front by one. 8-7. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Return coming here from the 12. Oh, he eats a hit to bring it into that return right near the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
Fields on 3rd. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You want to throw it into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Got every single bit of that one, didn't he? Over 70 yards on the punt. And the Colts have a long football field ahead of them on this drive. They'll motion him out of the backfield left. On 1st down, it's Richardson. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd down carry for Taylor. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the price for moving the chains that time.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
1 quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. We've got a close one here. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Colts have the football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
2nd and 6 now. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options, Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Titans aggressive in defending the pass here. They're in dime. Third down coming. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of fourth down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Secures this at the 17. And he's going to get him further up their side of the field with a nice return there, partner, up past the 35. Very good return as he picks up 20. And the Titans will get set to take over. First down, ball at the 36. Here's the lone back on the handoff. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Making the stop that time, Nick Cross. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, Fields. And that one's unsuccessful. Looking for the back that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Throw on 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. Here comes the Titans punting unit. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And they were giving him no chance to return this one. It soars over the sideline deep in enemy territory. Looks like right around the 8. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Richardson back to throw. Hits him on the out route. Escapes a defender. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st. Running right. This is Taylor. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Throwing now, Richardson. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. Full extension, and he brings it in. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Colts. So the big play moves him well past midfield. Has him set up now at the 35. First down throw here from Richardson. Sideline throw reeled in by Downs. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And that one looked like an interception for a second. Instead, it's incomplete. Defender couldn't hang on to it. 3rd down coming up.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, it just couldn't quite hang on.
That one intended for Adonai Mitchell. And 4th and 4 coming up.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
They'll throw again. Richardson. He connects downfield on 4. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. All right, so this solid first half continues for Brock. They're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
And I think if you're a head coach, you've got to be very happy with the effort so far. You always preach about coming out strong, and they've been the ones dictating the tempo. As a result, they add to their lead.
And he's got it. They get the conversion, and that's going to extend their lead. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Fields. Fits it through the middle. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Pass is hauled in by the running back. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the run.
And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans make it a field goal game. Titans keeping their offense on the field. Love it. They're trying for 2. Fields out of the gun. And he makes the catch in the end zone. And that 2-point try trims the deficit to 1. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He finds Mitchell complete. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down. We're at the 2-minute warning of a high-scoring game so far. My goodness. The Colts with the football. Richardson now on 1st and 10. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He's got it inside the 10. All the way, touchdown, Indy. The Colts grow their lead just before halftime. It's an Adonai Mitchell touchdown. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Kickoff taken at the 3. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 2nd down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. On the move, headed right. Looking right, and he finds him. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Now it's Fields. He finds Tigakonkwo for the grab. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Titans will have a 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Another throw for Fields. Into the hands of the rookie from UCLA. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Brought down by Trey Hendrickson. Nothing gained or lost on that run, and now it's 3rd and 3. Now Fields. Into the hands of Okonkwo. And they bring him down around the 34.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the 1st down.
Less than a yard needed here on 4th. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he will get the 1st as they touch him down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
So simple, yet so hard to defend, Kate. They line up, they play smash mouth, and they get the 1st down.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. 1st down throw for Fields. Flush down out to his left. He's keeping it again.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Throwing it just before halftime. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
Koo able to put it through. And it's back to a 1-score game now. The deficit is 6. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And look at this return. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. That one's complete over the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that. Down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Throwing again on 2nd down, Fields. That one's complete, right side. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Hits the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans will reach the end zone for 6. Patterson on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And they'll take the lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Hill now to return it. He's popped at the end of that one. Painful end to a real solid return there. First and 10 now from the 30. Rolling from the pistol, Richardson. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. He lofts it deep left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Unable to find Adonai Mitchell with that one. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
The Colts are ready for the punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. We don't get a return out of that punt. And they're going to take over possession. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Fields escapes the pocket. Throwing on the run, deep down the middle. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. Just can't happen. And you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
Big catch made, and he got both feet in. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
They give it to him again. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Field throwing here. They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. Malone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
2nd and goal from the 9 here. He gets another shot here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They manage 3 yards on the carry, which sets him up with 3rd and goal at the 5.
Well, you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal. Shotgun snap to Fields. And he drops it in the end zone. The look was there on 3rd down. Instead, it's incomplete.
You only get so many chances to make this type of play for your team. Boy, you'd love to see him come through there.
3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. Back to throw it. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them a possession.
Back in his own end zone, looking to throw. Pass is hauled in by the running back.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
He'll throw it from his own end zone. This one finds Taylor. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. And they'll take him down here right at the 8-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, You're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days. When you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And it's going to be their football coming up. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. Chased out to his right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he nearly takes it to the red zone before going out. He picks up 28 on the play. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down. Here's a give up the middle. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Even though that run did not net them a 1st down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Patterson on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Titans grow their lead to 8. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Throwing now, Richardson. Buys time, rolling right. Pass call along the sideline by Mitchell. And he almost reaches the 45 before going out.
That's pretty impressive, Kate. I mean, to have the awareness, the body control to not just secure the ball, but to keep both.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Richardson now. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Throwing now from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They'll throw again. Richardson. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. That one intended for Adonai Mitchell. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Trying to throw for it with Richardson. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Titans take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right? You watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick 6. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Here's a give on 1st and goal. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal. Going ground game again here. Dives for the end zone, and he makes it. Touchdown! The Titans go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Patterson able to connect on the point after. And the Titans lead by 15 now. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
16 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Colts. Richardson back to throw. On target to downs. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st down throw here from Richardson. It's incomplete. Risky throw to the sideline. They're lucky that defender didn't keep on going down the sideline there. It's going to be 2nd down. Here's Richardson. He'll dump it. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. It's picked up by the Titans.
I think the defense would have just settled for getting off the field with the takeaway, but they add a nice little present onto the end of it for their teammates who start this possession with much better field position.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10. Play action, Fields. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46. On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as it begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
2nd down and 10. Fields. He's on the move. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's taken down at the 30. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Back-to-back carries here. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down. They'll run here with Tajay Spears. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans have likely locked up the win right there. Patterson on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Titans grow the lead now to 22 points. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Hits him on the out route. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down. Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. Richardson now on 1st and 10. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Motioning the tight end now. Another try following the sack. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Titans have it as he records his 7th interception of the season. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
They get an even 10 on that play. And the Titans will have a 1st down. Spears on the give, headed right. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Handoff now from the gun. And he's brought down for a loss.
Even on the outer edges of this field, Kate, a cornerback making a stop behind the line, it's impressive. But in the middle third, that takes a special and fearless type of cornerback.
Another chance for him. And he's going to advance them down to the 4-yard line. It'll be a 5-yard gain. That brings up 3rd and goal.
A humble 5 to 6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
He'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So it's a win on the road for the Titans. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building.
Boss, I got 5 on me, like what's the cost? I'm
pay fees for my big show in Ibiza. For my